Jakarta Public Library. Pragmatics. Design indicates where visitors to the literacy park can read and borrow books. With design, visitors can easily recognize that there are library facilities in the park, both for reading, studying, and accessing literature collections.
Semiotics for Perpustakaan Jakarta. The first one, denotation. With the literal interpretation, the sign displays the name Perpustakaan Jakarta in blue font with the English translation, Jakarta Public Library below it. Above the text, there's a symbol of a building also in blue. The entire sign is set against an orange background. The text and imagery clearly indicate the identity of the institution as a public library in Jakarta. And then as for the connotation, A. Knowledge and education. So, based on knowledge and education, the use of blue, often associated with trust, intelligence, and calmness, conveys a sense of reliability and focus. The library symbol and bilingual text emphasize the library's role as a center for learning, information access, and educational growth for both local and international communities. B. Inclusivity and accessibility. By including both Indonesian and English language, the sign indicates an inclusive environment, welcoming to a diverse audience. This bilingual approach suggests a modern cosmopolitan institution that caters to both local residents and international visitors. C. Cultural identity. The use of Perpustakaan Jakarta in the national language highlights a sense of local pride and cultural identity, positioning the library as a key component of Jakarta's community and cultural landscape. 3. Myths. A. Progress and modernity. The library is portrayed as a modern institution blending traditional values of knowledge preservation with contemporary aesthetics and functionality. The sleek minimalistic design and use of vibrant colors suggest an innovative approach to public services. B. Community and civic engagement. The library symbol and bilingual text reinforce the myth of a community hub, a space dedicated to collective learning, cultural exchange, and civic participation. It suggests the library is not merely a repository of books, but a vital dynamic part of the urban social fabric. C. Vibrancy and energy of Jakarta. The orange background conveys not only warmth, creativity, and enthusiasm, but also the spirit of Jakarta as its identity color is orange.
Jakarta Public Library. Linguistics Landscape. The government made sign establish the library's identity as a public facility. English reflects Jakarta's cosmopolitan nature, aiding locals and international visitors. The absence of Bahasa Indonesia highlights modernity, with English linked to global standards. The design projects reliability and authority.
Community Room. Pragmatics. The community room sign serves as a location indicator to help visitors know that there is a special area designated for community activities in Literacy Park. Pragmatically, this sign emphasizes that the area is an open space that can be used for shared activities such as discussions, community meetings, and workshops or other social events.
Semiotic 2. Ruang komunitas. The first one is the denotation. Literal interpretation. The logo consists of the words Ruang Komunitas in white font with the English translation Community Room directly below. Additionally, there's a simple graphic of three stylized person icons arranged in a pyramid formation. The text and symbols are set against a dark background, clearly indicating the purpose of the space as a room intended for community activities. 2. Connotation. A. Social interaction. The term community room and the pyramid arrangement of person icons suggest a space dedicated to social gatherings, collaboration, and community building activities. The design implies that the room is meant to foster connection and interaction among individuals. B. Inclusivity and togetherness. The use of a simple generic person icon reflects inclusivity, symbolizing that the space is open to everyone. The stacking of figures in the pyramid can also signify support, teamwork, and unity, emphasizing the idea of people coming together for a common purpose. C. Neutrality and professionalism. The use of white text on a dark background conveys a sense of neutrality, professionalism, and modernity. It creates a calm and focused atmosphere, which is conducive to community discussion and events. 3. Mist. A. Collaboration and empowerment. So, based on the collaboration and empowerment point, the logo reflects a modern myth of collective empowerment, where individuals come together to create, share, and support one another. The pyramid structure of the icons suggests strength in unity, emphasizing that the community is stronger together. B. Accessibility and modern design. The minimalist design and use of white and dark colors align with contemporary design trends, suggesting that the space is up to date and designed with modern users in mind. It reinforces the idea that community spaces are not only functional but also aesthetically pleasing and welcoming. C. Community as a core value. The logo promotes the idea that community is at the heart of social well-being. It suggests a space where individuals can connect, collaborate, and contribute to the broader community, reinforcing the importance of communal engagement in a modern urban setting.
Community room, linguistics landscape. This sign is top-down, created by institutional authorities to label a communal space in a public facility. English emphasizes inclusivity, catering to a diverse audience, including international visitors. The straightforward term ensures clarity, and the design likely includes universal symbols to overcome language barriers. Using English aligns with Jakarta's global image and modern values.
Bookhive pragmatics. The word bookhive is creative and different from the usual terms like library or bookshelf. It pragmatically purposes to attract visitors' attention and generate interest and curiosity about what the area has to offer.
Semiotics of Bookhive. The first one, denotation. It has a literal interpretation that the logo features the word Bookhive in bold font, accompanied by a graphic resembling stylized book pages or wings above the text. The overall design uses a warm color palette, likely reflecting a welcoming and inviting space. This logo represents a place where people can borrow and read books. Number 2, connotation. A. Knowledge and learning. The term Bookhive combines book with hive, suggesting a place buzzing with activity related to reading and learning. The stylized lines above the text can be interpreted as either book pages or wings, symbolizing the idea of gaining knowledge and letting it fly or spread. B. Community and activity. The word hive evokes image of a busy, collaborative space similar to beehive. It connotes an active, engaging environment where people come together to share resources, in this case books and knowledge. C. Warmth and comfort. The use of warm tones in the logo suggests a welcoming and comfortable atmosphere. It implies that the Bookhive is not just a place for borrowing books, but also a space where people can feel at home while reading and learning. 3. Mist. A. Collective knowledge sharing. The hive metaphor promotes the myth of collective wisdom, where the sharing of books and ideas strengthens the community. It emphasizes the importance of communal learning and the spreading of knowledge. B. Accessibility and growth. The idea of a hive suggests growth and productivity. The logo conveys that the Bookhive is a dynamic place where individuals can grow intellectually by accessing a variety of books and resources. C. Connection and engagement. The warm design and inviting name suggests a space that values connection between people, ideas, and books. It supports the myth that libraries or book-sharing spaces are central to fostering intellectual and social engagement in a community.
Bookhive, linguistics landscape. This top-down sign, created by library authorities, runs a specific section or surface. The use of English and the creative term Bookhive reflects innovation and appeals to a younger, global audience. The choice of English signifies modernity, aligning with Jakarta's vision as a forward-thinking city. The term suggests a lively, organized space for learning, reinforcing the library's role as a knowledge hub.
Children Plaza pragmatics. The Children's Plaza sign pragmatically serves as a location indicator for the dedicated area for children in Taman Literasi. With this sign, visitors, especially parents and children, can immediately recognize that there is a special place for child-friendly activities.
Semiotic for Plaza Anak or Children Plaza. The first one, denotation. It has a literal meaning that the sign features the word Plaza Anak or Children Plaza written vertically in both Indonesian and English. Number 2, connotation. A. Extended implications of childhood and play. B. Safety and protection. C. Social values. D. Design and accessibility. 3. Missed. The sign participates in a cultural myth related to the values based on childhood play and public space. So the first one is A. Innocence and joy. B. Community and social responsibility. C. Public spaces and social progress.
Children Plaza Linguistic Landscape. This top-down sign, created by authorities, designates a child-friendly area using English accommodates international visitors and aligns with Jakarta's multicultural identity. The term emphasizes inclusivity, reflecting the library's commitment to a safe, engaging space for children. The design likely features playful elements to appeal to kids while ensuring clarity for all.
Operational hour pragmatics. The main purpose of this sign is to communicate the scheduled operating times of the park or certain facilities within it, such as the library, community room, or children's area.
Semiotic for operational hour or jam operational. First one, denotation. It has a literal meaning that the sign displays the word jam operational or operational hours in Indonesian, with the English translation operational hours directly below. Below this text, a time schedule is presented, indicating when the library is open and closed. The sign is clearly informing people of the specific times during which they can access the library services. 2. Connotation. A. Structure and organization. The sign connotes a sense of order and regulation, signaling that the library operates within a structured, predictable framework. The time schedule reflects a commitment to organized service provision. B. Accessibility and convenience. Use of both Indonesian and English on the sign implies an effort to make the library's operating hours accessible to a wider audience, including both local and international visitors or residents. C. Public service. The operational hours reflect a public institution's commitment to providing access to resources and services during defined times. This can be seen as a part of the social responsibility of a library to serve its community. D. Cultural expectations. The presence of operational hours align with social expectations of punctuality and the structured use of public spaces. It might also be seen as signaling the importance of time management and organization in the cultural context. 3. Missed. A. Knowledge and learning. Design is directly linked to the myth of the library as a sacred space of knowledge, education, and public enlightenment. The scheduled hours emphasize the access to this valuable resource is thoroughly managed, reinforcing the importance of intellectual growth. B. Public accountability and responsibility. The operational hours myth suggests that libraries, as public institutions, are accountable to their users. It reflects the broader societal belief in the need for institutions to be open, transparent, and available within predictable and accessible timeframes. C. Civic engagement. The operational hours also reinforce the idea that citizens should be able to engage with and use public services like libraries within the set hours, symbolizing both the accessibility and limitation inherent in public institutions.
Operational hours Linguistic Landscape. This top-down sign, created by library authorities, provides practical information about the facility's schedule. Using English ensures accessibility for both local and international users, reinforcing Jakarta's global identity. The simple, clear design reflects professionalism and transparency, helping users plan their visit easily.